Hey everyone, I'm just going to give people a chance to tune in if they're going to. Hey everyone, how you doing? So this is my second attempt at trying to do the live chat. So I apologize for being late. Sorry about that, you guys. Okay, so tonight I'm going to tell you what my top 5 supplements are for health and wellness. And if you have any questions as I go along, just leave the questions in the comment box. I will try to answer as many questions as possible, as always. So I'm going to get started with my first supplement. The first is called turmeric or turmeric, depending on how you want to pronounce it. It is native to Southern Asia. When I purchased turmeric, it comes in this handy dandy container right here. But this is how it looks in its natural form. It's like this, I think the powder is just such a pretty color. It's like this deep yellow golden color. And it smells, to me it smells like curry. It's like very herbaceous, like kind of like, I guess you could like, definitely like a curry. It's very popular in Indian cooking. So I use it in my cooking. I like to make sort of like a curry rice with it. But I also make a turmeric tea. And with regard to the taste, it tastes sort of how you would expect like a curry to taste. And with most, I guess, natural supplements, you don't necessarily use it for the flavor, you use it for the benefits. So I don't think that it tastes horrible, but it's probably, I guess, what you would call an acquired taste. And with all of the supplements that I'm going to show you, I'm going to also let you know what the precautions and or warnings are for each one. So with the turmeric, it's recommended that if you have a gallbladder disorder, a bleeding disorder, if you are pregnant or breastfeeding, that you probably shouldn't use this. Also, high amounts of turmeric is known to decrease iron absorption. So if you're iron deficient or if you're taking iron supplements, you probably want to confer with your doctor before taking turmeric. And I take it because of its benefits for diabetics. It contains a chemical called curcumin, which is known to decrease blood sugar in people with diabetes. So if you are naturally prone to low blood sugars, this is probably not something you want to take. Or if you do, you want to definitely confer with your doctor. So that is turmeric or turmeric, depending on how you want to pronounce it. Oh, and also another thing, usually I'll like leave my videos up whenever I do the live chat on the YouTube channel. But this one may be up for about a day, but then I'll add it to my YouTube channel. Lynette and I, we have a YouTube channel. It's called Apple Peach Sunshine, and that's where moving forward you're going to find anything that has to do with like food, nutrition, and wellness. So it's called Apple Peach Sunshine, all one word. It's also the same name for our Instagram account. And the next supplement is organic whole hemp seed. It's also called Hemp Hearts, and comes in a nice container also. And basically what it is hemp seeds that have been taken out of its shell. And so this is what it looks like. And it is considered a perfect protein, a perfect plant protein. And just to give you an idea of some of the nutrients, if you see me looking down, it's because I have my handy dandy notes here. So just to give you an idea of what the nutrients are in it, it is 33% protein. It has omega-3 fatty acids. The recommended amount for the hemp seed is 3 tablespoons a day. And it's recommended that you have 3 tablespoons a day to gain all of its health benefits. And as always, you want to check with your doctor if you're taking any medications to make sure that there's no interaction concerns. And also, it's a highly digestible protein. And it also contains 20 amino acids, 9 essential amino acids. Always, what I would recommend is that if you use any kind of hemp seed, always make sure you're buying organic. I think That's the best way to ensure you're getting good quality. And how I choose to use it, I just use it as like a pre-protein shake. I use it maybe twice a week. I add it to like my smoothies. I add it to any juicing that I may do prior to a workout. So instead of me using like an animal-based protein, I use the hemp seed. And number 3 on the list is cinnamon powder. Hi Teresa, thank you so much for joining, and Happy New Year to you, because I'm not going to be on after this, so Happy New Year to you. So I'm up to the 3rd one on my list, and if you just joined in and you worried that you might have missed the other 2, this video will be up for a day on Facebook, and then it'll be on YouTube channel, but I will put a link to the YouTube channel so you won't have to worry about that you missed anything. So the 3rd supplement that I use is cinnamon. I take it in capsules. This is something you can get just at like your local drugstore or at your local health food store. And when I take it every morning. I take a capsule just like this. And also, if you want to make your own cinnamon capsules, you can actually do that. You can just buy some organic cinnamon. Make sure you have a really good grounder, and you grind it up into a fine powder. And you can actually purchase the capsules, the gel caps like this, online. If you are vegan or vegetarian, just make sure that they're vegan and vegetarian, because most gel caps contain gelatin, which is, from animal products. So you can make your own gel caps if you're vegan or vegetarian. And I take cinnamon because cinnamon naturally lowers your blood sugar. So it's something that's good for someone like me who's trying to maintain normal blood sugar levels without necessarily having to depend on medication. And if you are using something like this to supplement or keep yourself healthy as a diabetic, you want to make sure you are still continuously checking your blood sugar. You don't want to necessarily depend just on the medicine. You want to make sure too that it's working, and then also that what if it stops working and you've abandoned checking your blood sugar. So it's a good idea to just make sure you check your blood sugars, and however many times your doctor recommends that you should check it. And so I'm going to go to the 4th supplement. Did I do spirulina yet, Nat?
I don't think so.
I don't think so. Okay. All right. So the 4th one on the list is spirulina, and this is a nice heavy 16-ounce jar. When we buy the spirulina, we like to buy it like 3 or 5 jars at a time, because it can be a little bit pricey. So we like to kind of stock up for, we've had the jars that we have now, we've had like for over a year. It has a long expiration, so you're not going to be wasting your money. But it is a blue-green algae. It is also considered a perfect food, and this is what it looks like. It's just this really pretty dark green color. With regard to the smell, it does smell, I like to say that it smells oceanic, because it is an algae, so it has kind of like a sea life kind of smell. So and it also has like I guess kind of like a fishy sort of aftertaste. So I like to hide it in my smoothies or in foods and things like that. You can cook with it. It is available in capsules, flakes, and as you see, we use the powder form. But for the most part, I like to use it in smoothies and like my green smoothies, a teaspoon at a time. And just to give you an idea of what the nutrients are in it, a single tablespoon, which is 7 grams of dried spirulina, it contains 4 grams of protein. It contains 11% of the recommended daily allowance of vitamin B1, 15% RDA for vitamin B2, and 4% of recommended daily allowance for vitamin B3, 21% copper, and then 11% recommended daily allowance of iron. So it's like it's packed with all of these nutrients. It's really, really good for you. And one of the things that I would say to be mindful of if you choose to buy spirulina, make sure you're getting it from a producer who produces it in an environment that doesn't have a lot of air pollution, and it's not produced in an environment where there's lead in the water, because there are lots of spirulina out there, but they're actually contaminated because of how it's grown. So that's why I choose to get it from what is called Pure Hawaiian. there's a video online and they show exactly how they produce the spirulina. It's pretty amazing, like if you see how it's produced, but it's pure and it's created in this really beautiful outdoor pristine environment. So spirulina is like definitely one of my favorites. And for the last but not least, I chose black seed oil to last because this is one of the supplements we just started using this within the past 2 weeks. It's black seed oil. It's also called, the other names that it goes by, it's also called black cumin seed because it is the oil from the actual cumin or cumin seed. It's also called black coriander oil or simply black oil. And just researching this, it convinced me that it was something I wanted to try. Although it's supposed to be good for helping diabetics, just the fact that it has over 600 studies proving what the positive effects are. And some of those studies include that black seed oil is proven to kill oral cancer, highly aggressive glioblastoma brain cancer cells, oral cancer, and it's proven to suppress breast cancer, cervical cancer, and liver cancer, and a variety of other cancer cells. That alone helped me to make my decision to try it. And how we use this, we take a teaspoon in the morning, we take a teaspoon at night. And if you've ever smelled cumin, it does have like a really, I guess, unique scent to me. It smells sort of like basil. Like if you've ever smelled like fresh basil or even basil oil, it does smell like that. Some people say that this has like a peppery taste. To me, it doesn't remind me of pepper. And I'm not trying to deter anyone from using a supplement, but I want to be honest with you because in most cases, we don't use the supplement. I always say we don't use supplements because they necessarily taste good. We use it because of the benefits it gives our bodies. So with regard to the black seed oil, it does not taste good. I keep a glass of juice on hand whenever I'm going to take it because I like to take my teaspoon of black seed oil and then follow that immediately with like some juice or some water. It doesn't taste like pepper. It just tastes like oily, I guess you could say, the best way I could describe it is oily basil. And if you've ever smelled turpentine, this is just my interpretation of black seed oil, I imagine turpentine to taste like this with regard to the scent because, you know, like I swallow it, it gets in your nose. But when I tell you, like, I've only been taking this for less than 2 weeks, but I see an increase in my energy. I feel like I sleep well. I feel like when I wake up, I'm not tired. And I don't, at the end of my day, feel like I'm crashing as if like, oh my God, I gotta go to sleep. It's more of like, I just feel like really calm and I guess normal. Like I don't feel like I'm running out of energy during the day. And I attribute it to this. So I really, really like this. And so what I'm going to do is, as I told you, I take 1 teaspoon in the morning. I take 1 at night. So now I'm going to take my nightly dose. I'm going to show you exactly how I take it. And maybe if you see my reaction to it, you get an idea of the taste. But I don't use this because of the way it tastes. I use it because of the benefits. Hey Tasha, how you doing? Thank you so much for joining. Tasha, did you get your black seed oil yet? I know you said you were going to order it, so I'm just wondering if you started taking it yet. So I'm going to take my teaspoon of black seed oil, and then I'm going to follow it immediately with some sugar-free pineapple juice. That's how I take it, so I don't have to so the flavor doesn't linger in my throat. Okay. Okay. So I figure 2 or 3 seconds of icky discomfort is worth it because of all the benefits that it provides for my body and for my health. So just to recap, I'm not going to go in an order of my notes, but I'm going to tell you all of the things. You forgot to order it. Jeez. Okay. Well, at least I reminded you. Now you can order it because I reminded you. I ordered mine on Amazon. If you want, I could give you the link, Tasha. Okay, so just to recap all of my top 5 supplements, not all of them, these are just the top 5, is the spirulina, which is a blue-green algae, and I get it from Pure Hawaiian. And this is what it looks like. And this is something that we put in our smoothies. You can cook with it. I've seen people. Hi Maxine, how you doing? Happy New Year to you. And so with the spirulina, this is something you can cook with. You can add this to your smoothies. That's how I use it. I add it to smoothies. I've seen people make dishes with it, like rice dishes and things like that. Okay, I'll give you the link when I'm done with the live chat, Tasha. And so the spirulina. And the next thing is turmeric or turmeric. This is a great spice. You can, of course, you can use it for cooking. It's very, very popular in Indian cooking. I also make a turmeric tea sometimes before I go to bed. It kind of like relaxes me. I love drinking teas before bed. And this, it smells, and to me, it reminds and tastes like a curry. It's a really pretty golden yellow powder. And all of the supplements that I use are supplements that I research that I know are conducive to keeping my blood sugar at normal levels as a type 2 diabetic. Hi Lissa. Am I saying your name right? I hope I am. But thank you so much for joining. I appreciate it. If you guys joined late, don't worry. I'll leave the video up for about a day. Then it'll be on the YouTube channel. So the second was the turmeric powder. And I feel like I have to continue to reiterate, do your research, confer with your doctor before trying any new supplement or anything like that. And so the next thing I use is the called hemp seed. It's also referred to as hemp hearts. It is basically hemp seeds that have been taken out of its shell. And I like to use this instead of using like an animal-based protein powder prior to working out. I like to use the hemp seed because it's considered a perfect protein. So this is what I use prior to working out. Another supplement I like is just fresh cinnamon. I take capsules. I take like a capsule at the beginning of the day. And if you want to ensure, like, you know, you have like the best quality cinnamon, you can buy your own cinnamon sticks and ground it up. And you can actually purchase gel caps online. And if you're a vegetarian or vegan, just make sure you are buying the gel caps that are vegan. So you can make your own cinnamon supplement. And with all of these supplements, if you are naturally prone to having low blood sugar, you want to make sure that you're researching and conferring with your doctor, because these are designed to keep your blood sugars at a normal level. But if you're naturally prone to low sugars, you want to maybe consider if this is the best option for you. Excuse me. Last but not least is the black seed oil, which, how would you describe the taste of this, Lynette?
It tastes like pepper to me.
It tastes like pepper to you?
Like oil and pepper.
Yeah, I would say it tastes like pepper, but without the burn.
Yes.
So like it gives you like the essence of pepper, but it doesn't have a burn.
Oil, pepper,
basil maybe.
Yeah, a little bit
something
of
like that.
Yeah.
But I like the way it smells. It reminds me of like any herb that you would use to cook Italian food. That's kind of what it smells like to me. But I would say of all of these, if you just want to maintain overall wellness and good health, please research and check out the black seed oil. It is good for so many things. I read somewhere also where, black seed oil has been used for over 2,000 years and within different cultures for health and wellness. Also, it said that when they looked into King Tut's tomb, they actually found black seed oil and cumin seeds. So if it was good enough for King Tut, it's good enough for us, right? so that's my top 5 supplements. And I thank you for hanging out with me for my last chat for 2016. I want to wish you all a happy 2017. I hope you all had a great holiday if you celebrate Christmas. And if you didn't, I hope your weekend was really nice. And so I can't wait to see what 2017 brings. Make sure you guys subscribe to Lynette and I's YouTube channel. It's called Apple Peach Sunshine. We'll be sharing our recipes. We'll be sharing some really cool things that's going to be happening just in our life, and transitioning and minimizing and all that good stuff. I can't say too much about it right now, but we're going to vlog about all of that stuff. So I hope you check it out on Apple Peach Sunshine. And follow us on Instagram. Actually, tonight we made a really delicious vegan black bean chili. The recipe is on Instagram. So if you go to Instagram and you search Apple Peach Sunshine, you'll see the recipe for what we have for dinner tonight. So thank you once again for joining. I'm going to leave the video up for about a day. And Happy New Year and all the best. Have a great evening, everyone. See you soon.